Hey guys, this is Ramsey from Nova Hypnosis and Wellness, and welcome today. I wanted to answer some questions that we typically get for the early parts of communication with potential clients. Some of these questions are things that come up repeatedly, so we wanted to do a video about it. So the question is, will hypnosis work for me? Now, there's a short answer and a long answer, and the short answer basically is that hypnosis works for anybody that they want to experience change. It's a natural process. So a couple of requirements that we do share with clients when they do decide that they want to move forward and begin the programs. So one of the requirements is they have to decide that they want this change. They don't need to know how that change is going to occur, but they need to have decided in their minds that this change will happen. We'll go through the whole process with the client together, but part of the conviction of behavior change and part of the conviction of actually making a course correction in the life is to decide that it's going to happen. There's a great saying that some people use, and the saying is, you got to burn your boats. And a lot of people go, what does that mean? What does that mean to burn your boats? Essentially, you have to arrive at a place where there's no going back. You have to seal off any and all, potential escape hatches and escape paths, because in our subconscious mind we will go to that thing because we want to avoid pain, or we want to not repeat a past experience. So that's requirement number one. Have they decided that they're going to change? The other requirement that exists that's really helpful, and these are requirements not for something that we just made up. They're things that we've noticed in clients that are really like kick it out of the park and do awesome. These are the things that they do in common. The other thing is that they're allowing themselves to be part of the process. So there's not any evaluation of what's happening. They're not, analyzing things from a perspective of, well, is that real? Could that possibly happen? In the world of hypnosis, in that part of your mind, anything can happen. And the best way for you to view hypnosis is to view it from the place of being a little 5-year-old kid. When you're sitting there, you're drawing pictures and you're having fun. You're just making stuff on paper or out of clay, or out of, those old paper plates. You remember how we used to cut those things and shape them into all different things, and tongue depressors, and make them, or the ice cream wooden sticks that you would have. Your mind goes anywhere and everywhere, and the same thing happens in hypnosis. You can create whatever you want to. So a lot of people sometimes get hung up on, well, that's not really true. I can't really do that. Yes, you can. In that part of your mind, you can do anything. So number two, can you allow yourself to be part of the process? And then the last one, and really the one that's going to be very much on the responsibility of the client, is, can they do the work? And are they willing to do the work? And this is where the decision to change has to be one of absolute conviction. And when I say decision, back to the burning the boats thing, decision is just, you've decided. And there's almost a different feeling that comes with deciding. We find ourselves in a lot of very stressful situations when we haven't decided. And I hate to say that many times we remain on the fence. And as long as we remain on the fence, it's going to cause a great deal of stress. And that stress will be felt through the body. And then your body will have it will direct you in how it is that you're going to make decisions, what kind of actions that you're going to take. So you want to make sure that you make a commitment to do the work. I'll go a little bit into more detail during a actual initial assessment, but the work will involve things that reinforce the change that you're looking for. And we do them inside of a session, outside of a session, and it's really a very comprehensive way to enable a client to receive as much momentum, get them moving in the direction that they need to go so that they can be successful. So all those three things are real simple answers to that question. Will this work for me? Again, it's a very natural process. It's a process that you flow through when you go to sleep, and when you wake up, the brain is in that same brainwave activity state. So you're just capitalizing and recreating those kind of conditions where you can enter and have that clarity of your mind and purpose, and be able to decide and choose a different path. And once you choose a different path in the state of hypnosis, what it does is it actually wires it into it wires a new, essentially a connection in your neural pathway. So that's how you learn anything. That's how you learn how to read. That's how you learn how to write. That's how you learn how to talk. That's how you learn how to drive a car. So if you have the skill to do that, and then you have the skill to be in the state of hypnosis, which is essentially the alpha brainwave state. And lastly, the majority of the population can be hypnotized. You know, it's really a matter of, does the person want to change? And I'm sure that you can think of many people, perhaps some that flash through your mind right now, that say they want to change, but they're not really wanting to change. They say they want to change, but they really haven't taken any action. So those are the kinds of things that we'll have to address during an initial assessment or during the 15-minute phone call. So hopefully this was very helpful for you. And I look forward to sharing some more information about some frequently asked questions. Have a great day, and we look forward to meeting you in the office. Take care.